Well, guys, I'm back one more time. I'm that dude from South Carolina. They called Drummer 1980. I hope you're having a good day today. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why, because after all, happiness is an inside job and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with my man, King Flex, Tariq, Nasheed. We need to talk about the model minority. We all know that's a myth, right? And this is good because some of y'all, you need it plastered directly in the front of your eyesight, in your face. Let me smear it on you like peanut butter, if you will. This is good because everything that we've been telling y'all is in your face. So now you have two options. What you gonna do about it?
Because this case right here, the Rick Chow case, this is the Zimmerman moment for a lot of Asians who have anti-Black vitriol. This is their Zimmerman moment. And I want us to be very careful out here. We got to be safe and we got to be careful because now this is giving them a green light to think, okay, we have carte blanche to go out here and harm Black people with impunity now. And they're going to go for weak, soft targets, usually our children. So this is very important. We got to really watch ourselves around these people, or watch our children. They know not to kind of do that to us, the adults. So we got to be on our P's and Q's. So Black people saying, hey, we're going to kind of stay out of some of these stores if we can help it. Okay, that's reasonable. That is reasonable. But boy, what they're doing now, because Black people are talking about boycotting, boy, a lot of these Asians are popping up online. Some of the anti-Black Asians are kind of denigrate Black people. I played a video the other day of this Asian guy daring us to boycott. He was like, yeah, if you boycott us, then you're going to boycott nail shops and you're not going to get your nails done. You're not going to be able to get appliances because we make all the appliances. You won't be able to get your Jordan shoes and Nike because we make those. And I debunked all that stuff. I talked about how most of the stuff that he was naming don't have value or didn't have value until foundational Black Americans gave it value. All right. But what they're trying to do now, they're trying to spin the whole narrative of Black people saying, hey, we're going to kind of pump the brakes on going in some of your businesses if you think you're going to have a green light to start busing. So they're trying to now flip this, into boycotting them is equivalent to Asian hate. They're trying to drum up the stop Asian hate narrative again. All right. So let y'all hear a couple of clips out here that's circulating by some of the Asian influencers on social media. Let me let y'all know some of the things that they're saying. Listen to some of this stuff.
Look, I wasn't going to talk about the Rick Chow situation, but as an Asian American, I have to talk about this. Black people are calling for other Black people to boycott all Asian businesses. Are you kidding me? So the actions of one individual represents the entire race, huh? We should punish the entire fucking race because of one person.
Y'all do that to us? If somebody do something to you, you follow us around and you pew-pewing innocent Black kids who didn't do anything?
I'm just going to call it what it is. This is straight up racism. Asians are a minority in this country, even more so than Black people. Once one Asian person steps out of line, the entire race gets hated on. Remember COVID? Remember China virus?
That was white people doing that. The white supremacists was doing that, all that China. That was Trump and no. See, they try to put all that on us. They don't say nothing about the white supremacists. Hold on. Kung
flu virus, the whole 150% increase in Asian hate crimes, and the whole Stop Asian Hate movement, which conveniently was stopped because of who they found out were the perpetrators. Chinese is different than Japanese, is different from Korean, is different from Vietnamese. There are over 2 billion people in Asia. They're all fucking different. We are not a monolith. As Asians in America.
Hold on. Let me pause that for one second. I don't want to hear that.
Let me chime in for just a few minutes here. And then we have more clips from him and another woman. And she is like Myron Gaines. Family, understand something. When we say you have no friends, either you can believe that or leave it alone. The choice is yours. Our job is to inform you. Now, you can make whatever decision that you will, but the outcome that you will receive, don't complain about it, because nothing good will come out of this. This boy, they claim he stole some water. Even if he did, let's just say he did, but they didn't find it, right? So let's just say he did. A bottle of water, you chase him 130 yards, and they say they had a gun and pointed at him. How he pointed a gun and you shot him in the back? How does that work? Apparently that he one of these super huh? Pointing a gun and running at the same time, running for his life. Okay, make perfect sense to me. A 60-something-year-old man chased him 130 yards. That sounds like his son did it, but he just taken the rap. But he got off. Either way, I'm wondering where is Rick Child at? That's what I'm wondering. If you follow me, I'm wondering where he at. I don't care about the store right now. He sold the store. Where is he at? We need to see him, have a conversation with him. You have no friends. Nowhere. Whether it be this community, whether it be the other communities, everybody is vehemently against you, especially whenever you speaking out. They saying you racist for boycotting their business because they beating women up over hair. We got videos of this, hitting women with brooms and all type of stuff they doing. But they say, you the problem. That's why they put the businesses inside of the hood, because then the hood don't have many options anyway. You don't have many options. But I would employ anybody. Stay out of these people's stores. Let these people have it, man, because it's worse enough dealing with the white supremacists. I'm not dealing with no buffer classes, okay? I'm just not dealing with no buffer classes. Buffer classes are put in between you and the white supremacists. This not gonna work, man. This is definitely not gonna work. I don't care about no hair, no joints, no nails. I don't care nothing about none of that stuff. Zero. If it was left up to me, women, grow your own nails. Grow your own hair. If you can't grow it, well, just fix what God gave you. That's my remedy. Let their stores wither on the vine and dry up and go out of business. And you support the FBA sisters or anybody.
That you're not a monolith nonsense. You became a monolith to protect Peter Liang. Remember, don't let them run that game. We ain't a monolith. When Peter Liang unalived Akai Gurley, all these Asian organizations from Korean, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, all of them got together to protect Peter Liang. Don't ever forget that. Don't let them run that shit. All of them got together to protect Peter Liang. All of them. All right? Don't let them try to, well, we ain't them and we ain't, no. All of you got together as an Asian bloc to protect one of your fellow Asians against him harming a black person. All right? Y'all don't do that. No. Don't play that game. All right, let me play the rest of this. All right? Let me play the rest. Hold on.
We are only tolerated. They like our culture. They like our food. They like our music.
Okay, I didn't see all who we like what? What your culture? What culture we like? What culture? We go to the food spots because y'all be cooking our shit. Yeah, what culture? We don't patronize you like that. Hold on now. What culture? Hold on. I didn't catch that part. What culture? Hold on, let me even take that back. What culture? What culture do we like? Hold on.
Fucking different. We are not a monolith. As Asians in America, we are only tolerated. They like our culture, they like our food, they like our music.
What? What music? What music? K-pop? What music is he talking about? What music is he? Y'all over there doing 90s R&B, some shit we created. Yo, that's your biggest music genre is some shit we did in the 90s. What you talking about? K-pop? which is a bootleg version of our 90s R&B? What are you talking about? Really? Now you see why people are like, okay, these folks got a lot of nerve. Really? Oh, let me play the rest. Hold on. Boy. Wow. Hold on. All right.
They like what we make for them, but they don't really like the people. I mean, can any of you even name 5 famous, fully Asian American celebrities? No, you can't.
Can you name them? Oh, okay. Well, you don't really have any. Well, Jackie Chan, that's your fault. Boy, folks got a lot of damn nerve, man. We like your culture. What's your culture? What's your culture? Yeah, we go to a couple of the little cheap Chinese spots every blue moon. We got our own foods now. What's your culture?
We have one more clip. And this woman is vitriol. She's vile in nature, and you can tell. But let me touch on a few things. We don't need them. We're against the white supremacy doing it, and we're going to be against them doing it. Kids are off limits to anybody. Do you understand that? For anybody. Talking about we like their culture. This is not Wu-Tang. These people have literally groups that mimic Nazis and Hitler and all this stuff. This is what these people do. They got some type of doll. They call it a stress doll. Look it up. They taking these black, you can twist his head and just punch him and just do all type of stuff to him. Mash him and a little black doll. Because they trying to mimic the white supremacists. They're afraid of the white supremacists, see? They're afraid of them. That one bomb, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they penises got this small and they women's vagina got this big. If you understand that. Talking about, can you name 5 actors or whatever? Yeah, Daphne Joy, P. Diddy, Freak Off. Name her. That's one. How about that?
People, let's get everybody up in here. We in here heavy. Let me play some more. Let me play some more people. Because some of these folks are getting very hostile towards us, ladies and gentlemen. They're getting very hostile. Here's another Asian lady. Boy, she had a mouthful to say about us. Boy, she sounds like the alt-right. We went from the alt-right to the alt-rice because these people are doing the whole honorary Aryan thing. All right?
This is going to be an unpopular opinion, and I'm going to call you out since you don't seem to understand. Every single one of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you black people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call me.
So us not going to them, see how they keep trying to frame us not going to them as Asian hate? Let me pause it 1 second. If we don't patronize you, it's Asian hate. See, notice all of these foreigners, if we say we don't want to rock with you right now, oh, that's hate. Y'all hate us. Oh, that's xenophobia. Because, okay, hey, since you're on some bullshit, just do you. We just go over here and mind our business. Oh, you hate. That's hate. That's hate. Notice when we ain't rocking with nobody, it gets framed as hate. But all the shit they do to us ain't. The hell out of here. That's why I stand on delineation business.
Yeah, not my words. Those are your people words. You people that is living in that black culture mentality, the poor victim mentality, thinking that people still owe you reparation. Yeah, you. I'm the one talking to you.
Oh, they had to take a shot at reparations. I told y'all, man, this is why we don't have these folks on the reparations task force entities or nothing. These are the people that they'll put on a reparations task force. Boy, the thought of us getting our reparations, they know they're going to be useless because they know that their status is to be a buffer so that we don't get any resources. This is why they're always trying to tear down our reparations claims. All right, I wanted to throw that in there, but hold on, let me play the rest. She's telling us off.
Every single one of you failing in life. And then you want to blame everybody else. You see this whole Cyrus case and Mr. Chow? None of this would have happened if you raised your kids right. That little boy witnessed some of his business trying to steal water, okay?
See how they lie? She said he went in there trying to steal water. It has been proven that that boy didn't steal a damn thing. They're going to keep lying anyway. They try to do the I'm white and I say so. They're going to keep trying to lie anyway. He did not steal no water. This is why we don't need to rock with folks like that. He didn't steal a damn thing. It's been proven that he didn't steal anything. All right? But she's trying to do her version of I'm white and I say so.
Okay. Now, I might not agree with Mr. Chow chasing the boy and shooting him in Timbuktu, okay, wherever the fuck was. But here's the crazy part. If you had disciplined your boy right, he wouldn't be in someone's store trying to steal 50 cents bottle of water in the first place, okay? Not only that, you go and attack the attorney defending his clients. And then here's the truth of the matter. Your people, there are 7 black jurors who found your kid responsible, making...
That's not true from what I understand.
Mr. Chow, okay, not guilty because they understand your culture, your mentality. You failed your kid. Your society failed your kid. Your mentality failed your kid. That attitude failed your kid. Now, if you can't reflect on that, and if you can't understand and take accountability for your failure, this will continue. More black kids are going to die. Your community. Listen
to what she's saying. She's out here sending dog whistles to her community. More black kids are going to die. See, watch that. Watch that language. Because she's signal boosting the message. See, they want to target our kids. This is why we ain't playing no games with these folks. All right? Hold on.
Is still going to struggle, and your people will continue to be in poverty. No one's going to give you a handout. Stop asking for a handout. Stop thinking you're going to bank off your kid's death, okay? What you need to do is self-reflect on your people, your culture, your community, and stop blaming everybody else. Let me tell you, boycotting the Asian community, they're probably thanking God that your black ass don't go into their store anymore to cause a buck.
Oh, right. So, yeah, they're just getting bold with the anti-black racism now.
Let me just touch on this, guys. Now, it was painful for me just to sit there and just listen to that. But I'm about to take the gloves off now. This is why, me personally, you can ask my wife, you can ask anybody that didn't know me, I don't even deal with no Chinese restaurants or none of that stuff. I have family members, cousins that married Asians from Japan, and they seem to be pretty cool, but I never really hung around them like that, but they seem to be pretty relaxed and all that, right? But then you have these types here that come over here and they adopt the talking points, the rhetoric, that of the white supremacy, right? And that's fine. But you hear how they talking about you. Talking about if you raise your children right. How many white kids do you know be stealing stuff? Do anybody shoot them in the back? Do anybody unalive these kids? These kids do all type of stuff. But when you do something, even though it was proven, like Tariq said, he did not steal anything, but if he did, that still doesn't warrant him being chased down and gunned down. That's the whole point. And they let this man off. I'm still wondering where Rick Child is at. I'm wondering where he's at. I don't care about no store. I don't care about none of that. I wonder where he's at. I'm not begging and asking nobody to protect me because I'm going to protect myself. You can take that for what it's worth. And it's just that simple. And I tell anybody that whoever want to come and knock on my door, I'm going to tell them that face to face. You think I'm going to sit around and let people harm my children and then I do nothing and then they get off? Oh, no, we're not doing that. If they only uphold the law, you won't have no problem. That's against the law. If somebody come in my house, right here in my house, they steal something, I chase them down the street 130 yards and shoot them in the back, I'm going to prison. I'm going to jail. And these people allow this dude to walk. And you have people on the internet like this woman here talking about, y'all need to raise your kids right. That's why I don't have no love for certain people. I don't go to no Chinese restaurant because I don't like the food nowhere because they don't eat it. So that tells me something wrong with it. I'm good. Keep your hair, keep your nails, keep everything. I don't care. You can have it because you have one time. And I repeat, one time. Because I don't even think my wife even going to them places like that. No way. Because she have hair down her back. So she don't need a weave. But some women still put weave in the hair to just make it fuller. But let's just say for spits and giggles that she went down to one of these stores in Colombia. And these people, for some rhyme and reason, beat her up. I'm not calling no police. I promise you. I put that on my mama. I ain't calling no police. I ain't calling no police. I'm going to leave it at that. I ain't coming in trying to negotiate with. Negotiate with what? Who are you to negotiate with? I have my ways, like everybody else have their ways. Yeah, but nah. You see what they said? And then she take a shot at the reparation claim. See? Talking about the victim mentality. Just like when they dropped the bomb, the atomic bomb. They gave y'all reparations, didn't they? Oh, you had the victim mentality though, right? People over there still suffering. Illy formed and misfigured. And you're scared too, right? Because we know how y'all feel about white people. You subservient willingly. See, the difference between you and us is we ain't willingly subservient. That's why there were so many uprisings during slavery. You ain't had no uprisings. You had one little attack that you try to do kamikaze style in Hawaii. That time. And then America went ahead and dropped the bomb on you. The Gap band. Dropped that bomb on. And ever since then, they ain't had a lick of trouble out you. Even down to your cartoons look Caucasian. Everything. The anime characters. You try to mimic the Caucasian race. We know what it is already. We know what it is already. And that's okay. But family, I hope y'all take heed to what y'all heard. And you should be livid at this point. You should have a righteous indignation. This woman set up here and justified the unaliving of this little young man here, 14 years old. And then she took a shot at your reparations claim. And then she said that you ain't raising your children right. You seen it. There ain't nothing else that I can tell you. The decision is yours. You see what's going on? It's worse enough to have to deal with the white supremacists, but I'm not dealing with no buffer classes. And that's just what it is. Take heed, all right? And until next time, peace. And remember, to stay out these people's stores and let them have it.